Good. Yeah, really good. All right, let's try that again. Take two, Pat. What do you normally hit off of one here?
It depends on how I'm hitting the ball. Right now, I'm going to hit a driver.
Okay. Why? What made you think of that?
I have not been hitting my woods well.
Okay.
And
So take out a wood?
What's that?
So take out a wood.
Because I haven't been hitting it well?
Right.
All right.
Because you haven't hit your woods well, I'm going to take out a wood. Does that make sense, Pat?
I don't hit my irons well enough, and I haven't hit my wood well, and I feel good enough with my driver compared to other clubs.
Because it's bigger?
That doesn't hurt, but when I've hit my irons, I yank them a ton, and if I'm going to hit a ball, I'd rather hit a club that like I don't feel like I'm likely to yank it.
Okay. All right. So that to you is the driver?
Yes.
Okay.
Not that I don't yank it, but at least if I hit this ball straight, I'll be in a better spot than if I hit an iron straight.
All right. Give me the one you don't want to play right away.
Don't want to play that.
All right. Let's not play that then. All right. We're not playing 3-wood or iron.
So that right now I would hit the driver.
All right. Let's hit the driver. You got a tee?
I got a tee.
All right. Sweet. And you hit some balls?
I hit a couple.
All right.
They were kind of cleaning up, so I didn't take a ton.
Hit a ton. All right. Take your time. Talk me through your shot, like what you're thinking, what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You got to let me into your head a little bit.
So the first shot, my swing thought is just to square it up.
Okay.
Wherever it goes, I'll figure out the rest of the round how I got to play it. But the first one I just want to hit. And if I hit it straight, that's a good start. If not, then I can correct it if I'm hitting it left or if I'm hitting it right.
Got it. All right. You pick a target?
Yeah, so...
How do you do that?
It depends. If I'm fading the ball with my driver, I would aim more left. If I'm drawing it, then I would aim it more right. But right now, if I swing, like I told you, I'm just going to try to square it up, I'll likely pull it. What I did last time I played was I tried to keep the face square, and then I started hitting some straighter balls. But I don't like to try that until I hit one first, if that makes sense.
Got it.
So I'm just going to try to square it up, and then I'm just going to aim between the two trees out there, that like gap in there.
Like,
I'm probably going to go...
Where's that? Do you see the sign out there at the Great Neck?
There's like an opening.
You're going to these two trees over here by the rock wall?
Yeah, so there's an opening.
Oh, because you're thinking you're going to pull it?
Yes.
Okay, where do you feel the wind right now?
Right to left.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So the left side of that gap.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much what.
That's what normally happens.
Like if I miss, I'm going to miss left most often.
Okay.
And now I got to go find it and punch and play.
How do you know that you were going to miss left there?
Right now, if I have the swing thought of just square it up, I'm pulling it.
Okay. All right.
But this isn't the hole where I want to try to square it up, because if I hit a ball that slices, I don't want to lose it.
Ah, now we're starting to talk some magic. Okay, good. I'm glad you thought of that. So when you aimed it, honestly, Kyle, the first thing you did was you got to the left side of the tee, right? And then you aimed it at the trees over there, kind of at that second or third tree out there,
on the left side?
Because you're going to pull it, right? Okay. So we had our alignment, you know, kind of here, because you are on this side, right? Now, if you just went 3 steps to your right and went at the same target, okay, what do you see in the differences of those? Stand behind each one of those.
If I'm right, that one versus this one.
Yeah. What do you see?
This one, I think if I pull it, I'm gonna pull it worse.
Okay.
This one, if I pull it a little bit, it might even up because I'm on the left side.
Okay. Now let me ask you a quick question here. What gives you more room left?
This one.
Yeah. So everything you were saying,
Yep.
right, in your head was, I'm going to aim there because I'm going to pull it. This is what I normally do.
Yep.
I'm saying if you just look at the tee,
Yep.
right, you got wind off your right,
Yep.
right? So that's going to hurt you more left now,
Yep.
right? So I would rather you go here with the same mentality, but now it gives you 20 extra yards.
Sure, I see that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And here we are, 3 steps, which is about 9 feet.
Yep.
Makes all the difference in the world. Use the tee box. Even if you can stand outside the
Yeah.
tee box to get you a better angle is always better.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you hit that one.
Yep.
What I want you to do is just hit a 4-iron for me.
Sure.
Okay?
Yep.
There you go. And if you don't mind, do the same mentality. I want you to try to do the same exact kind of, or do you not hit the 4-iron pull it?
I do. So
okay.
So right now, and we had a lesson on my irons earlier.
Right. Right.
I have a different setup, and similarly, like I said with my driver, I would just try to hit and see how I'm playing it that day, and then adjust from there. Okay. I already took a few swings, and so after playing around yesterday, I had a swing thought that kind of carried me through, that straightened it out a little bit.
Okay.
And so because I already took a few swings, I would just start with that.
Good. Plan. So what did you notice? And
one of the things that you had me do when I was hitting was to get me to start the ball right.
Yeah.
Is you put like a little noodle right here, so just make sure you don't hit the noodle.
Right.
So my swing thought will be just don't hit the noodle.
Got it. I like it.
And then if I miss right, I'm okay. I'm happy about it.
You're still okay, right?
If I miss right, it's a good. That means I'm making an adjustment in the direction that I want to go.
That's correct.
I'm not thinking as much about what side of the tee box to be on right now.
Okay.
But that's where I went.
Are you still thinking it's going to pull, though?
Yes. I think it's at some point I'm going to draw it. So.
All right. Perfect. Good. So get you a good aiming point, right?
Yeah.
So, like, really hone in on that.
If I'm really playing a draw, like I'm going to hook it like I normally do, I'm going to start almost at, like, the top of the biggest tree on the right.
I love it. I love
that. If I think I'm going to do this thing where I'm going to straighten it out,
okay, then
I won't go as much. But with the wind coming in, I think I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah, I like that idea with that right to left wind.
Ugh. All right. So put the ball in a little bit of the back of my stance. I kind of closed it out a little bit. And then I'm going to try to just imagine the noodles there. I don't want to hit the noodle.
Little draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't catch that well.
Okay, let's do one more. You got another ball in your pocket, right? I want you to tee it up in the same spot. Okay, but I'm going to give you the aiming point.
Sure.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to go. Do you see the telephone pole straight away?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to go kind of at that.
Yep.
Right? So as a cheat sheet, right?
Yep.
We're going to use just a T.
Yep.
Okay? So that T is going to be somewhat on that line. Yep. Let me just make sure we're kind of close. I can go even a little right of that.
Yep.
So I'd like you to go off the head of the tee. Like I want you aiming that specific.
Okay.
Okay? Same swing though. I would love to see that same swing.
Yep.
Swing looked good. Really good there. Oh, you're going to love that. Now watch the bounce. Which way did it bounce?
It bounced left.
Ah. What does that mean?
It was drawing.
A draw kick, right?
Yeah.
So what does a draw kick do?
Kicks left.
Right?
Yeah.
But what else does it do?
Goes farther?
Goes further. Right?
Yeah.
So you actually got like a sweeping draw, and you actually got a little advantage by hitting an iron and kind of getting that spring forward because you hit the draw. I do like that play a lot for you, and you're going to love that second one. You're going to love it. Love it. He's going to love it, Pat.
Yeah, so if I'm hitting everything well,
yep,
it's always been like a 5-wood hole for me.
A 5-wood hole for you.
The 5-wood is what I would tee off with.
And even though you went driver.
Yes, because I'm not hitting my woods well. I was saying when I am hitting them well, I'd rather that.
Okay.
Now, the 5-wood over the 3-wood is because the 5-wood, if I hit it really well, I'll be just short of that trap.
Okay.
The 3-wood, I can get into that trap, so that becomes.
Right. Now, is the trap scary for you?
I actually don't care. Like, if I hit the ball in that trap, I feel comfortable that I can put a good swing on and get it close to the green.
Yeah, I mean, what is that for you? An 8-iron, 9-iron?
So if it's 150 from there?
Yeah, 145 probably.
So probably a 9-iron.
Okay.
Well, if it's early in the day, uphill, wind, maybe 8-iron. But I generally will. I want to make sure I get out, so I don't want to play that game too much.
All right.
Of hit the right club if I don't get out.
All right, let's go find your driver.
All right.
All right, so we got a bad kick then.
Yeah.
Which you get bad bounces. Oh, okay, this is great actually.
So that kicked back a lot.
Yeah, you got a bad break, didn't you? Hitting driver.
Yeah. I hear you.
Right?
I don't hear it because I want to.
All right, so what do you see here? Because this is perfect for
I'm going to go just to the left side of that tree over there.
Okay, why?
The fairway. I mean...
Because there's nothing here, you see?
Not if I only have one ball and my score matters.
Okay. Okay, why?
Because it's too difficult of a shot to trust myself to hit that.
All right, I know this is going to take a little bit of time, but come up with me for a minute.
Yep.
Would you have a different thought if it was there?
Yeah.
What do you see there that you didn't see back there?
Right here, I can keep the ball low enough and hit it with decent contact, and then I'll get it within. If I can get the ball within 70 yards, I feel better than 170.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a tougher shot to hit a low shot, right?
Yeah.
But you now know that pine tree over here really isn't in play.
No.
Because if you're here, you're hitting through this hole.
But I got to keep it down. But hit it well enough to get past the tree.
Here's what I want to say. Sometimes you got to go 15 or so yards in front to see what's going on, because you'll get a different vantage point. If those two trees weren't there, and you want to be a single digit, you got to hit the shot. Yeah. Right? The only reason why I'm a little apprehensive of you not hitting this shot is because of that first pine tree. Yeah. But even if you hit that pine tree and it dropped down and you didn't get a bad break like you just did, you're underneath the tree from about 105 yards. Yeah. I mean, can you punch something up there and still make 5? Yeah, I can punch something up there. And what's the best score you're going to make from here 90% of the time when you play it? Right now, from there? If you played it 10 times from right here, what do you think your score is going to be? Probably a double. More often. Okay, so then 5's a really good score. Yeah. Right? Yes. My whole thing is, you can go out there and have 150, 160 in there, and that's if you pitch it perfectly out of this. Yeah. Or you could just go for it right at that bunker out there at the stop sign and try to get it up there to where you got 30, 40 yards, and now you're pitching. Right? So these are the different things that you got to factor into your game. Can you hit it low? Is that something you can do? I haven't worked on it enough to say yes. To have faith. Yeah, I can. Yes, it can be done. Well, the one thing great tonight is we got extra golf balls. With no worries right now. Right. I could certainly feel comfortable trying to send one through. Let's do it. All right. Because I want you to play your lowest round. I don't want you averaging. I think you'll average bogey from here, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, in my mind, I pitch out, I miss the green, I chip on 2-putt. Well, okay. That's more often than not from here. If you're going to pitch out and miss the green, then you need to go for it every time. Okay. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because underneath that tree is the same thing about being out there at 165. So I'll say this is a different scenario that I'm going to bring up, but I'm in this scenario a lot in hole 4. Okay. And hole 4 has got a lot more, I don't know, like the roots of the trees are out. Yep. So if I want to play a low ball, I'll play it under the trees, but sometimes it's very low to the ground and it's going to skip. Right. There's so much branches down there, there's so much roots there that I hit one, it just shoots up, and now you're done. I'm done. Right. Here it's a little bit different. There's not any roots, so it's less of a fear. Yeah, and you don't see, like, you're allowed to move loose impediments, right? So like you can sweep all this aside. Sure. Right? Yeah. and clean that up to where now you have a nice strike on the golf ball.
Yeah.
And you want to get steep on this anyway because this hill right here, which is going to help you keep that ball low.
So
I think it's just like.
And what club would you go with this?
That would be like 6-iron for me. Because the 6-iron is going to become 4. We're going to have to play it a little further back in our stance and just hit it like a little half, 3/4 swing and just.
The cleaner I hit it, I tend to lift it and.
Don't lift it. This is a shot you want to hit down and take a lot of turf. Do you have another ball in your pocket, or are they gone?
I got one in my pocket.
All right, let's do the chip out first. What would you do with a chip out? What club would you use?
From here, 6 in my hand's fine. Maybe a 7.
All right. I'm gonna bring 7 just so it's a different shot.
Sure.
But where are you going with that? You said at the tree?
Just to the left side of the tree across.
Okay. What's important right now for you?
Right now,
on this shot, on a chip out.
Well, I got to make good contact, and I want it to. In my mind, I want it to land kind of like the beginning of the fairway and let it run out. I don't want it to go too far and be under another tree. I don't want it to be not far enough and have to deal with that tree.
So you need a clean shot into the green.
Yeah.
Right? So, and I would say the #1 thing you need to do is get it in the fairway.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
That's why it's so hard. So I would say if you're going to go at that tree, make sure you get it to the right center of that fairway.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Awesome. That's a great play.
Exactly what I wanted to do.
If it's
it
might get to the center, but still a fantastic shot.
Then the answer is to hit like an 8 or 9 iron next time. That's it.
Well, here's the deal. No, because it's great. You might have just got a hard bounce. Go ahead and put another ball down there, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere right there. Okay.
Yep.
Here's the deal. Now, this shot, you need stance on this, right?
Yep.
So when you come into this thing, we got to get you more left.
Yeah.
The sternum has to be here.
When
you hit the shot.
Oh,
the sternum.
Yep.
Okay. So your sternum is here. Your weight is like literally 85–90% on this leg, left leg, right? You're going straight up with the arms, and you're just going to go down into the back of that golf ball, trying to send this low.
Yep.
You do not want to finish high. Yep. You want to just finish nice and low and abbreviate it.
Okay.
Okay? So you might want to do that a couple of practices because this is not your normal swing.
Yeah.
When you have to do certain shots like this, like getting out or trick shots or whatever, you need to actually feel it so your muscles can kind of go ahead and feel that before you even pull the trigger with the real one. So a little shorter swing, a little bit more weight left, and try to control it. We're not trying to kill this.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get it to keep it under the tree and get it out past the rough. Okay?
Okay.
You got this. You're good.
That worked out. That's a good one.
Okay. It didn't get quite to the fairway, did it?
No, but
okay.
That was.
So I'm going to say something to you. Did you ever read the book Every Shot Counts by Mark Brody?
I have not.
Okay, you need to read that book.
Every Shot Counts.
Every Shot Counts by Mark Brody. He's the one who actually invented strokes gained. Okay, so all the statistics that you see on the PGA and LPGA tour, he's doing it. So stroke gain approach, strokes gain putting, all that stuff. That's all Mark Brody. And what he has proven over the last 10 or so years being on those tours is the closer you are to the green, the lower your score is going to be.
Yeah.
So distance means everything. That's why all the guys on the PGA Tour are trying to hit as far as they can, even if they hit in the rough.
Yeah.
They're wedging it out because they're going to hit it closer than the guys back here with a 7 or 8 iron from 160 yards in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah.
The guy has 80 or 90 yards from the rough.
Yeah.
Over time, over the course of 4 days, playing 18 holes, 72 for a tournament, they're going to make out. And same thing for you and I. It's going to be an easier game if we're closer. It's just like a layup or a three-pointer, right?
It's like you said too.
much easier.
Is it easier to like chip? Oh yeah. for Waterford boys basketball. I don't know if I'd say it's
right.
It's
why I said hopefully.
It's about as much of a toss up as there is.
Right. All right. Let's go over and look at your other one.
Yep.
You were going to ask a question though.
Well, I was going to say, like, to that logic is why I'm going to take out a driver on this hole over the iron if I'm not hitting either of them well, because if I hit an iron well, this is where I am. If I hit a driver well, that's where I am.
Right. And those are the percentages you need to play, Kyle. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I'm not
that's why course management's so important. But how far do you have right here?
I'll tell you in a second. The 150's right there, so I'm going to say 165, but I can shoot it.
So you're in the middle of you're in the middle of the fairway, yep. Right? You have nothing in front of you.
158.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, what's a 158 shot? And here's the deal. This is why I think this is so important. What did you do by taking the 4-iron off the tee? You took that out of trouble.
Yeah.
You took those 2 trees out of play, because even if you hit it right, well, you're going to have a shot to at least get it down to the left. But
yes,
you're taking that out of play. So now you've just made your fairway much bigger, because if you're hitting driver and you hit it good,
yeah,
that's the fairway. That's why most people don't hit the fairway on the first hole if they hit driver.
I have to clear. Yeah, I have to clear that trap if I want to be on the fairway.
Right. But now that they've cut it in,
yeah,
you not only have to hit it over that trap, you got to hit it over that trap and carry it to almost the pole of where we're supposed to exit the fairway, because it's all rough now. That used to be fairway last year.
Yeah.
Now it's been
that rough doesn't.
That rough doesn't scare you.
Yeah.
I love that answer. Getting back to my point over
there. Yeah, that's I have a shot at the green, and unless it's buried in something really bad, but I don't think anything over there is.
Okay, so the tees were way back for blue tees today too, by the way.
Okay.
Right? This is a heck of a good
this is probably as good as I'm going to hit a 4-iron.
So what happens typically in the south here, or in the summer? We have the south winds, right? So this hole normally plays downwind in the summer.
Okay.
So something for you to think about.
Yeah.
You know? 4-iron gets you to a nice position. What would you hit from here? 160, you said?
So I would normally grab an 8-iron.
Short.
I don't mind being short, and the right side is way more open, and I tend to pull, so it's safe to aim right here.
Good.
With that new swing thought, I'm not having as much of a pull, so I'm just going to play. I'm playing right of the green. I'm not aiming for the green. And it's going to draw over.
Okay. So same swing.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, what a great golf swing.
And yeah, so I was doing that the other day. I mean, that's that kick you were talking about. And I'm happy to miss right now, because I missed left so much that, like, I don't care that I didn't hit the green. We can work. I'm happy with that one.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I think most tour professionals would have liked that.
Good.
Here's what I would think that maybe you need to start thinking about a little bit, Kyle, is, you know, you don't always have to hit the home run ball, even though Mark Brody says you do.
Okay.
Like, being in the fairway, especially when you got a ton of rough, you know what I mean? And the rough is getting bad now. Like, it's getting really bad. So here's what I want to say to you. When you said, hey, Kenny, I think I'm going to make 6 from here, right? Yep. Like, you cannot, as an 11 handicap, make 6 from there.
Yeah.
That has to be totally ixnayed out of your head. You need to be like, okay, what can get me to sometimes you're going to make 6.
Yeah.
I get it, right? But your mentality needs to be, I got to chip it out, get it to somewhere where I got a wedge or something in my hands, and play it as a par 3 now.
Yeah.
Right? So if you make a par from here, playing it as a par 3, you made 5. You're out of here. You might hit a nice shot in there and give yourself a chance to make birdie, and that's a par.
Yep. And
you're gone, and you had a bad kick with not the best swing.
Yep.
Right? So what are you shooting here? What are you hitting here? There's 100 and what? 20 yards? 125 maybe? You got a white flag?
127.
Okay, what club's that?
I'm gonna hit this gap wedge that I have.
All right, I love it. What do you see in your lie here?
I like it.
Okay, what do you like about it?
It's not in anything.
Right.
It's not really thick grass, so it's like fluffed up a little bit.
What's it going to do then?
I should get some air under it.
Okay, so what does that mean for yardage?
Well, if it's in the rough, I'm told that it runs out more.
Okay, so you have down grain rough, right? So you can see how all the grass kind of moving this way a little bit. And you have a little bit of grass if you look at the front of your ball right here, right? You have a little bit of grass there and you have a little bit of grass here. It's a jumper. You're going to get a flyer here. Okay, so you got to figure about 6, I would say. So what was your number? 128?
Yeah.
I'd play it 22.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the reason why is because it's going to probably come out lower with less spin, right? So the ball is going to release unless it hits short because we just got an inch of rain last night here.
Yeah.
But if it lands on the green, it's getting to the hole.
Okay.
Okay. So now, does that calm you a little bit more now with that golf club in your hand that you know you have plenty of club?
Well, now I'm going to choke up on it because I think this will be a full swing with this might be too much. Then it's like a 125 club.
Okay.
Maybe 120. I feel a little bit downwind now.
We didn't even talk about the wind yet, have we? So now you're at what? You're at like 118.
So why did you say 6 yards though, and not 4 or 10?
Right. So I'm always a half a club when it comes to the semi. It's just something that I just have done over time, and it's just proven to be okay. Phil Mickelson said it one time, I think, and I listened to him. So
about half a club for a flyer?
It's about a half a club out of the semi, absolutely. If you get in the rough, it could be a little bit more just because you're not ever going to get any height on it out of the thicker stuff. But on this stuff, he sees a lot of the back of the ball here, but it's still enough there in front of his ball where it's going to scoot on him. So I would say, 5 to 6 yards easily. I'm glad you thought of the wind on your own. That was good. So the first thing is lie, right? Second thing, wind, right? Third, stance. So this ball is above your feet when you're hitting it. What's it going to do to the golf ball? It's going to draw it.
It's more likely to go left.
It's going to draw it, right? You already hit a little draw with your irons, right? So you're sending it further even with the lie. So now where are you?
I got to aim more right.
No, now where are you with yardage?
Oh.
So you're 6 off, 122.
Sure.
Then you got the wind, so now you're 118. You're going to hit a draw. What are you?
Now you're thinking 115?
Yeah, I'm down in like the 114 range.
I have a 115 club, and I don't think it'll reach.
Then hit that. Because guess what? What's bad if it goes long, right? I mean, you got to hit it. I mean, that's 115 to that pin, but you got to hit it 130 to get it over the green. Can you hit it 130?
Very unlikely that I hit this club 130. And
well, there you go. That's your answer. So now you could be very aggressive with it.
Does it being uphill add yardage to it too? We subtracted a lot.
With yours, oh, you mean because the green is?
Yeah.
So in my opinion, from where you and I are standing, I think we're even with the pin. I think if I was standing here, I would say that I'm above it. Right? Okay. So things you got to look at topography sometimes in a macro level, not always in the micro. But, you know, I wouldn't call that an uphill lie, an uphill shot at all.
All right. So I'm going to hit this club choked up, and that's the club that I would normally hit.
Right.
But now I am curious to see if I hit my 50, if I would get there.
Okay.
Went high, like you said.
And it drew.
So I don't know where it is, but I think
it's on the back of the green.
Yeah, so kind of like we discussed.
No, so it definitely went a lot higher.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty high, but you hit it really nicely, I thought.
No, I'm very happy with how I hit it.
So did you choke up an inch?
I choked up as much as I could on that club.
So what do you think about that?
I'm comfortable choking up and still putting a good swing on it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
and you want to know what else it did for you? Because the ball is above your feet.
Yeah. So
It
then,
shortens the shaft now. So
Yep.
now it's not as close to you. So if you have a full shaft on a ball that's uphill,
yeah,
you're likely to bottom out the club
yeah,
behind the
you're like
golf
jamming
ball.
yourself.
So it's actually better to go with the shorter club
Yep.
and actually choke up. So what's this club?
This is a 50.
All right.
So this is
What was the one you just hit?
a gap. I don't know what the degree is.
Oh, okay.
But this club I think is a 115 club.
Okay.
The wind seemed to have calmed down a bit. I just don't think this thing reaches.
Okay. Another good swing, though. Really good golf swing.
And now, yeah. So, yeah, that reached. It's the front of the green. The other one's the back of the green. I'll be interested to see them both.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
So both really good swings, though, Kyle. I mean, really good golf swings.
So in this situation,
but you got a little help there, right? You got a little bit of down, and then you got a little bit of help with the semi, right? And you got to be careful with the semi too, because if the grass was now growing into you, you're gonna lose a little bit on the hit. So let's go see where that one went that you tried chopping out. I think it stayed in the rough here.
Kept it under that. Oh, it's right up here.
Oh, look at that, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. How terrific.
That's a good one.
Okay, so you had what, 150, what were you, 120 something?
From over there?
From over there.
Yeah, it's about 128.
Right? But here you're in the big stuff, right?
Yeah. 90.
Right, 90. So what Mark Brody would say is you're going to hit it more close from 90 than you will be from 128 that you had. Here's the difference, though. You had a really nice lie back there.
Yep.
This is what you would call a lie that you can't control, or is very difficult to control because of all that, right? And then look at that.
Yeah.
That's really what you're facing. So this thing is going to jump like nobody's business. Okay, you're not going to have any control of the golf ball.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you need to do is try to land it on the green, but the front part of the green, because it's just going to take off as soon as it hits. So how I do this with green depths, typically greens are about 30 to 35 yards long, right? This one is kind of a kidney shape this way.
Yep.
So it's a little less than that. So I would look at it as just cutting it directly in half. So if it's 30, I would make it 15, right? So you got 15 to play with.
Yeah.
So that's about what? 40 feet, 45 feet. You're a better mathematician than I am.
Yeah, so if it's 90
right?
and I want to go back, then I can go 85.
So here's the deal. So you had how much? You had 90?
Yeah.
So you want to hit this thing what? 75 yards roughly. Right?
Okay.
Is that right? Am I doing that right?
Yeah, so that changes my swing a little bit. But
and guess what you need here? A lot of height.
Yeah, I'm grabbing my 58.
Why? Because we need to kind of eliminate the taking off part with this.
Getting it up.
Because you're not getting spin.
Right. If I hit a low ball, it's going to run through.
Right. You need it up.
So
right.
I would have taken a full swing with this, trying to hit 90.
Yeah.
80 to 90 yards.
It would have gone bye-bye.
And if I take my shoulder swing or 9 o'clock swing, that's like a 75-yard shot for me.
Let's do that. And I like it. I like aiming this a little bit right of the hole.
Yeah, that's like an autopilot for me.
Okay.
It's rare that I'll ever aim left of a pin.
Okay. Sit. Awesome shot.
Yes.
What'd you do really well with that shot, you think?
You got it up in the air?
Absolutely. Yeah. So what killed the ball from running out?
Because I got it
height.
Up in the,
Right? That's the only way you could actually slow down the velocity of the golf ball is just to hit it extremely high, what you did really nicely. And it didn't look like you tried to hit it extra high.
No.
but it came out really high and it landed soft,
Yeah,
which was great. It doesn't always come out that soft, but you did a wonderful job controlling it. But you did exactly what I think you had to do, is just take your most lofted club and hit it as freaking high as you can hit it.
Yeah, so I of every shot so far, that one I would not have thought to do my 75 distance swing.
Okay. Right.
I would have done a full swing, and then I don't know how the contact would have been because my full swing with that club isn't as consistent.
All right, we got a few little
options
here. You're just bringing one option. I like it because most of your balls are on the green. Would you automatically putt that on the right edge of the green there?
There's not much that would ever make me. I mean, assuming there's not like a thing in front of it, I would
putt
not.
it if you can putt it, right?
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
Yeah, that's. So I like it. You know, I like that play a lot. Why? Yep. Because you're there in 2, hitting 4-iron, 8-iron, right? Yep. You're gonna probably make par a lot of times from here.
Yeah, I have a decent chance to make par from here.
Where you hit some nice shots in there, but probably not gonna make par, most likely.
No.
Right?
Yep.
So sometimes when you got help,
and
you can hit a 4-iron like you do, it gives you an 8-iron. It's a short iron. I mean, wouldn't you take 18 par 3s with an 8-iron in your hand?
Well, the first 4-iron I hit wasn't the second 4-iron I hit, so that's not like a fair comparison.
But look at me. You can do it.
I can have done it with the driver too.
That's true. You could have hit driver right up in here, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right? But the more consistent shot, I have a big belief in me that says you're going to hit a 4-iron in that fairway more than you're going to hit a driver in that fairway. Why?
I hope so.
Why?
It's an easier. It should. I mean, it doesn't go as far, so when you spray it, it's not going to go as far in bad directions.
And we talked about it. The fairway where
wider.
You're going to land it is wider, right? So you're going to hit the fairway more times with an iron because it's a so wider. It's a bigger target and a wider fairway, right?
Yeah.
So I would tell you all day long, if you got downwind, I don't even care if you hit a bad 4-iron. The worst you're going to make, you should make, is 5.
Yeah. Yes, and if I'm hitting my irons well, then and
it's just something for you to think about. You don't have to do it. I'm just saying you can do it, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, what's the first one? You can pick that one up.
All right.
I think we made our case for it.
Yeah.
It's not saying it's right. It's just saying it's a different way to play the game, right? So which one was that was our first one. So this was driver and then the aggressive play. This was driver chip out, right?
Yep.
And that was your 115 club.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
All right.
So I can pick up this one too?
Yeah, I picked that one up. All right. So we're going to play this. Yep. So interesting enough, really not that big a difference between these two.
No.
One's a little bit closer, right? And I would say it's kind of funny that the one that's a little bit closer totally goes to Mark Brody's book. You had a shorter shot, you hit it closer.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe the guy does know what he's talking about. I don't know. Okay, go ahead and hit that putt for me. What do you see there?
Left or right, it's going to slide a lot.
Okay, good.
This green's always one of the faster ones.
Okay.
I don't want to slam it. And if I'm going to miss, I want to miss on the left side. It looks a little uphill, but I'm not going to.
What do you mean by left side? What do you mean?
If I miss, I want to miss on the high side.
Okay.
In this case. Why? It's been a good. It's worked for me.
Okay.
I always assume there's more break, and it's always helped me out.
Let me ask you a question. Is it easier to hit an uphill putt and make it from 3 feet or a downhill putt from 3 feet?
It's easier to hit an uphill putt.
Why?
Well, I feel like it's less room for error.
Exactly. So a ball that's rolling slower coming down, you have to be more perfect with a downhill putt. Actually, an uphill putt makes the hole bigger.
Yeah.
So if you miss this putt, I would rather see you here, so you're putting uphill. Hopefully from 20 feet or 18 feet, you ain't missing the putt by 3 feet.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Do you like the pin out or in?
I generally prefer it out, but I never pull it since
Okay.
I just don't. So all right, so I'm ready to go.
You're rocking and rolling.
All right.
So you're going a little left.
I mean, my target's like right around here.
Okay. Good.
And then let it just drip into the hole.
Drip.
All right.
I'll give you that one.
Thanks.
Good putt.
Oh.
Really good putt. Really good putt. All right.
So this one's downhill. You gotta be ready for that. This one's still going left to right.
Still going left or right?
This one's a tougher putt. I just gotta have good speed here.
Where do you think it's going, left or right? The whole way down or just partially the way down?
The whole way down.
Okay. Do you ever look at putts from the sides?
No.
All right, come here for a second. If you go halfway between your ball and the hole, what do you see just looking out?
It looks
halfway?
like it's coming this way.
Uh-huh. What do you see, though, on the other side of what you see here?
Like over there?
Yeah, do you
it looks
see
flat
that?
over there.
Uh-huh. What is this, though? You see the difference between this? Stay back there.
Yeah.
And this?
Yeah.
What do you see? Different.
Yeah.
Different looking color, right?
If I started too far left, it might go straight. It might not turn at all.
Right?
Yeah.
So you got to pay attention to this,
Yeah.
right? Because if you miss it on the wrong side of the ridge here,
Yeah.
it might start going left. Because if you get it down to here,
yeah,
it's going to end up down here, right? So you got to be careful sometimes, especially on this hole. When it's over here, everything goes to that side of the green.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So you probably know that from playing it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's important, especially on 4.
Yeah.
Because there's a huge ridge that runs right through 4, 8.
Yeah.
They all have a ridge that run right through it, just like this. And if you miss it on the wrong side of the ridge, you look like a fool, right? So I would be careful how far out I'm putting this one. Sometimes from 20 to 25 feet, it's not a bad idea just to 2-putt it and get the heck out of here, right?
Yeah, I'd be
So
be thrilled for a tap in.
Yeah, so the way to make it is probably to start it here.
Okay.
But what if you pull it a little bit?
Yeah, I mean,
it catches the ridge the wrong way, or maybe you get a bad bounce, or
where I would aim, I don't think I'm going to be near the ridge, but yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Good.
Or not go. I'm going to go with the line that I would normally do because I don't think it's far enough left that I'm going to be in trouble.
Good.
Oh, no, I missed that right.
Great speed.
Yeah.
Awesome speed. What is great about that putt besides the speed?
I'm going uphill.
Yeah, you're going up putt. Uphill.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you that normally, right? I want to see you make it, but
yeah, I wouldn't give this to Chip.
Yeah, so it just makes it a little easier putt. So with an uphill putt, you can hit them a little firmer too, so it takes out the break. So you can even make it more of a center putt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't have to, like, most people would play it probably left center here.
I was going to go left edge, yeah.
Yeah. Don't start doing that, because what if it stays straight?
And I miss.
Then you catch the left, and you're like, oh, dear Jesus. Like, just firm it right in the middle.
I've never been a
I know.
cut through the break guy.
Don't worry about hitting it much firmer than what you do. Just try to go a little firmer.
Gotcha. That's
it. Yeah. Really good putt. Right in the
That's
middle. Really good. I love it. You made 5 with everything.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Except the one the second 4-iron would have been a
That would have
4-iron, 8-iron par.
maybe it went up and down. Who knows? Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks.
All good shots, right?
Yeah,
So you did a really nice job with both pitch outs.
Yeah.
But you did get closer with Mark Brody's approach, right? And I say Mark Brody just because, you know, I don't know, but he does. But it's just something that you got to weigh as a player, Kyle. I think that's, you know, some days you're going to feel a little bit better than others, right? So maybe, you know, tonight I told you it's a second ball, so maybe you're okay with doing it. But there's going to be days where it's like chip out city all the time.
Yeah.
But you got to, sometimes when you're playing and you want to get better, you got to push yourself a little bit, right? To go a little bit lower. And you know, what if you hit that shot, that second shot, and you carried it just like 10 more yards and it hit the fairway and ran all the way up to the front here, just even with the bunker. Now you got a pitch shot versus a 128-yard shot. Yeah. Right?
Yes.
That's a big difference if you're hitting a pitch shot from right there. You know, you just got caught up just a little bit. You hit that just a little bit better.
It had a little draw that made it fall, stayed left a little bit more.
Okay, where are you aiming this one? Where are you teeing it up first off?
So my target, I'll tell you my target is first, is the water tower in the background. Right now I'm going to aim for the right side of it because it keeps me out of, I want to stay away from the right side.
Okay, I like that idea.
Are
you going to pull it still?
Now I'm going to try to square the club face up and hopefully it'll go straight. Sometimes it'll fade, but I don't think it'll be, I haven't hit any slices in a while, so I'm not worried about the missing too far right.
Yeah, where can't you miss it?
Right.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Which is why,
you got to go left here.
Yeah. So I stay on this side.
Yeah, smart idea. And you're going at the right edge of that building?
I'm going to go on the right edge.
Even with the wind coming off the left like it is?
We'll go left edge.
I like it.
We'll go left edge because the ball that I'm hitting might fade.
Thank you.
Let's keep that. And do it.
Oh, what a nice kick.
Yeah.
We got to get a good break. We just got a bad one on the first hole. Finally got a good break. All right.
And let me bring this up. This hole particularly,
no
matter how much I hit a good drive here, I almost never go for the green. I always play it 20, 30 yards short.
Okay.
And if I absolutely crush it and it's downhill, maybe it rolls up to the front.
What are you thinking now?
So now I
stop the cart.
Yep.
What do you see in your surroundings right here? What do you see?
It's open.
Okay, good. What's open?
There's no one on the course.
Okay. What else do you see?
According to my ball, I'm on the left side of the fairway. And
okay. Do you ever look left? What do you see left?
Over here I see trees.
Oh, how about dead left?
Another hole?
Yeah. What do you see there? What's on that hole there?
The green.
The green?
Yeah.
Where do you see the flag?
Center. Oh, I'm not looking at that.
We need to put that in the back of our heads, right? So when we're on that tee on 4, right?
Yeah.
We're playing 4, you know the pin's right.
Yeah.
You got to start thinking, okay, I can't miss it right. I got to hit it left center to left rough so I have a good angle going into that hole.
So, yeah. I
start thinking about that.
Yeah.
That's what's going to make you better.
I look at the color, but not the...
Yeah. And do you see all the ridges there?
Yeah.
Right there, white, green, white. And that thing is right in the middle of the white and green. So guess what?
I got a little funnel
Your putter is at your hole is in a funnel. Exactly right.
So
all right, let's drive.
To the comment of I don't want to miss right on my drive here.
Okay.
On
4.
Yeah, on 4. My miss lately has been left into the trees.
Okay.
And so I'd be more worried about, I don't want to be in the trees punching out again.
Right.
I'd rather be here punching out because at least I can punch onto the green from here.
100%.
From these trees I can't. So even though missing left side of the fairway would be ideal, if I'm missing left a lot, I'm not going to aim there.
All right, we'll look at it when we get out there. All right. So what do you got here?
I'm not even going to I'm not worried about it's far enough where any club I hit.
Okay, but you can't just hit any club. That's not good course management.
All right, well, I'm getting 322.
Okay, what are you getting to this bunker right here on the left?
Let's see here.
Just do the face of it, like the top part of the face on the other side. 185.
Yeah.
What can you hit that you know definitely you can carry 185?
4-iron for sure.
All
5-iron should do it. It's downhill.
5-iron. 5-iron, I think, is plenty. You got a little bit of a downhill lie. It's going to turn it into a 4-iron, right?
It's downhill.
I don't think you do anything but hit an iron off of this lie, just because you see how it's a little down.
Yeah.
You're kind of in a ridge. Like my feet are a foot higher than that ball right there. Right?
One of your videos is about that on this one.
It's so frustrating.
This particular
There's
hole,
a lot of hills on these.
This entire hole is downhill, so it's
very difficult.
It's not a hole I ever hit wood on.
Okay, where are you going to aim this now?
My mind is somewhere near the right side of the screen is where I'm
looking
at.
Yep, let's hit.
And that's because I don't miss right too much.
Good. And if you hit the iron the way you've been doing it, I'm telling you, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't hit great, but it's perfect.
So I don't think that would have cleared the trap.
Nope. But guess what? You hit a club that you knew you could keep a little bit straighter, right? You got enough of it to where it didn't hook terribly to where you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're fine. You advanced it.
Yeah.
You're going to have a short iron into the green, right?
Right.
That's exactly it. Now, in all honesty, would you have taken the wood off of that line?
No.
Okay, good. All right, good. So I was okay with your drive going left, by the way.
Yeah.
I love that play. You want to know why? Because that's 2 strokes and you didn't even swing if you hit it over there. You have got to hit it. If you don't hit it in the left center to left center of this fairway or in the left rough, you are not hitting it correctly.
Yeah.
Right?
And even if I don't, because I'm not going for the green in 2. Even if I had a great drive, it's rare that I'm going to try.
Especially off a downhill line, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just missing pin high left here is up and down is almost impossible because every chip that I get on from the left side of that trap is going to roll through.
Right.
And then it just becomes I got to hit like an amazing chip or amazing putter. If I'm short, then I can just chip on and not have to worry about that.
Are you shocked you got down this far?
No.
Okay.
Not.
So you didn't hit it good, and you said it probably wouldn't have carried the bunker, right? And I think you were right about that.
Yeah.
But the one thing we got to remember always is once we carry this bunker here, it's all downhill.
Yeah.
This is like a nice ski slope right here, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I would say if you're inside 215 or whatever, or 220, and you got a good lie, I would say hit your forehand and try to get it to land on the downhill the next thing and see if you can get it on.
Yeah, years ago, that happened once, and it was ever since then I never felt the need to hit a wood here because from a place where I had no business reaching the green with an iron, I reached the green with an iron once. And
sure, it can happen if you hit it right, and especially if we don't have to water every night like we've had to. What do you got for glove?
113.
113.
Yeah, so it's downhill, downwind, and it's a front pen.
And where do you not want to miss?
Long
here?
is awful.
Okay, long's awful. What else is just an absolute X?
I told you I don't want to be left on the green.
No, anywhere around the green.
I don't want to.
I
don't want to miss left of the green.
Left is dead.
Yeah.
You can hit it in that right bunker all day long, and at least you got a shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, yep.
But you cannot miss this green left, and you can't miss long. So what are we going to try to do? We're going to miss it short right, if anything, right?
Yeah.
So you got 113 yards downhill. Let's take 6 off.
Yeah.
Now you're 107. You got downwind. You're at 100 or 99, right? And I think that's as far as you want to hit it. It's 99.
And that's so the 58 that I grabbed when I was about 90 yards out on hole 1.
Yep.
I was going to take a full swing with this, which I think is about a 90-yard swing.
All right.
And
I think we need 95, but I'll take 90.
Yeah,
I'd rather you be 90.
It becomes one of those.
Right. In between ones.
Yeah, like if I got to be short or long, I want to be short here.
And right, you're gonna, and the way you're hitting it too, it's gonna get up in the jet stream, so it might fly that extra 15 feet. I mean,
this
that's
club,
all
more
we're
than
talking.
any other club, I get a lot of distance variation.
Okay.
Sometimes when I'm swinging it goes straight up and not very far. Sometimes I'm able to, I don't know, get a decent
Don't
distance.
try to get more out of it. Just try to hit your normal one, though.
I'm just trying to hit a good shot here.
Just try to hit your normal one.
I'm gonna aim for like the right side of the fairway, like where the fairway ends.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be short.
Yeah, and that's what we were a little afraid of, right?
Yeah, I think I got it a little fat, but that's overall, that's the shot that this club's going to hit.
That's about 90.
Yeah.
Right? What's your next club?
The 50 is the next club, which I think is 115.
Okay.
So then I got to pick a club, and I got to do like a 9 o'clock swing with a distance that I think I got.
So we got to maybe start thinking about going lower and running it in there, maybe?
Yeah.
So the one thing tonight you might not get, Kyle, is a shot that will bounce up onto the green just because of the rain we got last night.
Sure.
But normally here, if you land it about where your ball is right now, with a little lower shot, it's going to trumble up there onto the front of the green. Okay. I think, you know, if you take your 115 club, choke it up and just kind of hit it a little bit flatter, a little lower, I think you'll be happy with the way that would come out here tonight.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, absolutely. I do. Please, 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 twice. Pat would love to see a beautiful golf shot here. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Pat, for being here tonight and videoing us.
Appreciate you, Kenny.
It's so nice of you, sweet brother. Yeah, you got away with it. All right.
Yeah, so in this one I didn't do the usual. I didn't change the stance, and I didn't think not hit the noodle. When I do like the half swing with my 58, I don't do anything like that. So so I didn't do anything with this one.
Okay.
And the result was I did pull it a little bit.
Absolute. So, what could you not, where can you not miss on this
left
hole? Where did we say?
Don't miss left and long.
Don't miss left or long. And you kind of came close to missing left, didn't you?
Yep.
Right? So on this shot, right, when I'm hitting this shot, I'm like literally getting a lot of weight left.
Yeah.
I'm going to aim it at the corner of the green where the fringe meets the rough.
Yeah.
And I am really trying to stay low with the shot and hit it low, 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 low. Like it can't get up in the air at all, because if it floats on you like it did, it might stay straight, and you pulled it a little bit, and it could have been because of the lie you had. But even that little chip shot you have is not easy from the left side of that green.
Yeah.
It's just not easy. So first one is probably the right play. You could drive right up to it too.
Yeah.
When we're doing a playing lesson, you can drive right up.
And that one I didn't hit as good. Like I don't think I made great contact with it. I made good contact with it. So,
well, you're gonna see that this is not terrible.
No.
You know what I mean? It's not. It's not terrible. Like, you put yourself in a place here.
I'm actually not putting this one either. I'm chipping this one.
Yeah. It's kind of sitting down a little bit, right?
Yeah. So the first thing that comes to mind is I'll take my 58 and try to get one hop on the fringe.
Okay.
And then let it release towards the hole.
All right.
That's.
What did you learn in this short game lesson?
Get it. If you can't putt it, chip it. If you can't chip it,
pitch it. Where do we want to land it, though, if we can?
Right out of the first part of the green.
Yeah, somewhere here.
I think if I do that with my club, it's going to roll out.
It is, but what do you have about 10 feet behind the hole?
You got a wall.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like a catcher's mitt. This is all uphill, right? So even if you carry it a little further,
Yeah.
it's not going to roll terribly far past the hole.
But then I'll have a downhill. That's gonna be a
You
tough
might,
yeah.
or you might nip it perfect and it bounces and skips and checks,
Yeah.
and then you got a kick in, right? I
that,
think if you start getting cute trying to land it,
yeah.
even if you're trying to land it like right here,
Yeah.
I think that's an incredibly hard shot. Because if you come up 1 foot short or 2 feet
Yeah.
short, you're hitting a shot from there. If you go 2 feet further and land it on the downslope here,
Yeah.
now it's kicking forward and going 30 feet by. I think you're better at landing it on the green with some height.
Okay.
You just got to trust yourself, right?
Yeah.
And if not, get over the short game and start working on it.
Yeah.
Like improve your weaknesses. Like that's the key to golf. A little slower pace. We're not trying to hit this thing fast. Slow the club down. There you go. Better. Yeah, good. A little chunky, and it worked out perfect.
Yeah. I've
Now
had a lot of chunk chips where have worked out better than chips that I've hit.
All right, do you have another ball?
Yeah.
All right, try it again. So one of the things that you didn't read very well,
Yeah.
that I said out loud to you, was it was sitting down.
Yeah.
Right? So I kind of knew that probably was going to happen. That's why I
Okay.
was trying to force you to hit it further.
Yeah.
And it just luckily came out right. Now, if you had a perfect lie like that, it's obviously going to be easier for you to do. But that shot was very difficult. What you just did was really good. Really good. You trusted it, which
and I'm
is
also
nice.
I'm going straight at it. I'm not playing much break.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is maybe a foot right of it, 2 feet right of it, and then just hope that you get a little bounce left. This is an easier lie, though, so slow the swing down. You're going way too fast. Right? This is like a 1 and a 2. This isn't 1, 2. Right? 1 and a 2. There you go. Awesome. Did you see it nip? Did you see it nip?
A little bit.
Pat, did you see it nip? A little check on that second or third bounce. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly, and that was a perfect lie, but that's exactly what I was telling you. That's the worst that's going to happen. What a lot of people do, though, Kyle, is they try to be perfect right here, and they leave it here. Because they're trying to get so cute with it, they decelerate. You accelerated that, and it went by, yes, but it's still on the green, and you got a par putt, right?
Yeah.
It's better than hitting a chip shot again. And then this one, you got 4 feet, 4.5 feet straight up the hill. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So sometimes I think you got to look at what's beyond the pin.
Yeah.
Because sometimes beyond the pin is going to help you maybe make your decision a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Like if this was all downhill, like this part of the green is over here, you know how you have that putt from right here a lot of times and the pin's back there and it's just faster than fast, right? On that direction you had all this working for you, right? Because it was all uphill. So it's going to slow down your ball. But that second or third bounce right here by your ball, this first ball, it checked a little bit and slowed down, and then the hill killed it. Right? That was a fantastic shot. Let's hit this putt.
Yeah.
So you did a great job on that last putt, right?
Yeah.
3-footer, right uphill, right in the middle. What do you see here? Now this is 4.5 feet, a little different lane.
I mean, without looking at it, I'm used to everything going left to right.
Okay.
So it looks straight, but I would still play it at the very least inside the left edge.
All right. Still a little uphill though, right?
Yeah. So the speed can take it out of it. I'm gonna go inside left edge.
Really nice. Nice 5.
Thanks.
Really good job. Nice, well played hole.
Yeah, thank you.
Really well played hole. I think the only thing I would have really liked to see, and you told me you wouldn't have done it, is the second shot.
Yeah.
You know, there, I like anytime there's downhill lies.
Yeah.
I like taking more loft. So I would rather go 5, 6, 7 iron there before I even take any chance of trying to carry that bunker. Like, I think you could have done it easily with 5 iron.
Yeah.
And it showed that you can, because you didn't even hit it solid and it still went by it by about 35, 40 yards. But it's the thought of having more loft, it makes it a little bit easier to get the ball up, so you feel like you can stay down with it longer.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I look at shots like that. So when you have severe downhill lies, you want to make sure that you take more loft.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get so much de-loft
right
in the shot. So you got 168 here.
Okay.
The only reason why I know is because I played it this morning.
Yeah.
168. You got uphill,
So
right?
Yeah.
You got dead into the wind.
Yep. Both.
So how much are you putting on for uphill? So you got 168. What are you going to calibrate for the uphill?
I would go just for the let's say 174.
I like it.
Yeah.
174. What about the wind?
I say another 5 yards.
Okay, so you just did your wind before you told me what you would hit 174.
What's that?
What would you hit 74? 174.
So
why do you think I'm asking you that?
I might go like a choked up 6 iron.
Okay. So what's going to go higher, 6 iron or 5 iron?
5 iron.
What's going to go higher, 6 iron or 5 iron?
6 iron.
Right. So the reason why I said, what are you going to hit at 174 is going to have your dependency on what you're going to actually add for the wind.
Yeah.
Because if you're between 6 and 7 iron or 5 and 6 iron, right, that is going to be the difference of elevation too, of about what? Sometimes 20 feet.
Okay.
Right? So if you were to say 6 iron, I would say, okay, you might want to add 10 more. So make it 184.
So,
but if you're going
that
to
would
hit
just be a full 6
5, I would say then you probably just want to go 179-ish. You see what I mean? Because you're getting different, because the loft is going to bring your 5 iron down a little bit. So it's not going to, the wind's not going to affect it as much, right?
Yeah. I think 5 would be too much club here.
Okay. What's terrible on this hole? Where can you not miss it?
Where the flag is, I don't want to miss it deep.
You can't miss it long here. I don't care where the flag is. You can't miss it long because the green slopes so severely down from back to front, right?
Okay.
And especially the front of this green, holy smokes. We don't have that flag stick today, but
I rarely miss this one long.
Right? So you can't miss it long.
That.
What else can't you miss it? Where else? It's almost the exact same hole as the shot you can't miss it left here either, right? So you got all this room right. Yep. You got short right? So you got 174, right? Yep. You said you're going to hit 6 iron?
Well, I'm between a 7 and a 6 iron. I think I hit my 7 iron 170 if I hit it well. Okay. And if I'm a little short, that's not a big deal because that's not a big deal. Okay. The 6 iron, I think
7 iron's going to go higher though.
Yeah, so the
right?
So it's more,
so it's going to get affected. It's going to get hit more. Yeah. Right.
And it's already like when he said 168 to start, I'm like, oh, so normally it'd be a 7 iron, but I'm always short on this hole. So on this hole, I just autopilot club up. So that's when I grab the 6 iron and then either choke up or yeah, it's either 6 iron, choke up is probably my play here.
I love the 6. I love it. I love it. When it comes when the 6 iron comes out lower too, Kyle, you have a better chance of it kind of releasing a little bit and getting up closer to the hole too. So you have 2 chances here. You could either hit it flush and carry it there, and it stops, or you don't hit it so solid and it lands on the front of the green and still releases because you're hitting it a little lower than a 7 iron, right? Are you choking this up a little bit?
I'm gonna choke it up.
Where are you aiming it?
I'm probably gonna aim this You see that big the tree straight on the right side of the green behind it?
Yeah.
Deep.
Yeah.
The right edge of that tree.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna choke up a little bit. I feel less wind at the moment.
All right. Why?
I feel less wind. Oh, because I'm behind the trees?
You hear them? It's there. You just don't feel it.
Yeah.
Right? You're blocked. Right? But I tell you, as soon as we get up there, you're going to feel it.
Okay.
Okay? You got the right number, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You have totally the right club. You feel that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. There's the flag. Now it's moving.
Yeah. It's going that way too.
Go hard. Go. Go.
That's a good one.
All right. Good shot.
So I hit that very much on the toe. It didn't feel good. I'm glad where it went. That didn't feel good at all.
That's why we hit 6-iron.
Yeah.
Right?
I thought I was going to go in the bunker.
That was a heck of a shot, dude.
Yeah, that worked out
all
really
right.
well.
So talking through that a little bit helped you, didn't it? Right? Because it really did. It talked you into, okay, 6-iron's not going to put me in a bad spot. Right?
Yeah. The only concern with that club is I might go deep, but if I choke up, I think I'll be fine.
You flush that, and it would take a 190 shot to get it to the back of that green tonight. You know,
and that's the thing. I've hit my 180. I've hit it over 180, but 180 is the number that I play it for.
Right, right. So we're going to get to see really quickly here because we're going to see it on the green. But
yeah,
I mean, you're going to see that you're still a little short, right?
Yeah.
And then you got, you know, what, 4 or 5 behind it, right? You got 15 feet behind it too.
Yeah.
So, you know, you still have almost a full club before you get to the back part of this green, which is something you need to put in your little cap there in your brain, because that's an absolutely great golf shot. Great golf shot.
Doubled this yesterday.
Right?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 21 feet, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 18. You got 40 feet almost. I mean, and I didn't even go to the semi. You probably have 15 yards still to go, right? You almost could hit a choke 5-iron.
Yeah,
I mean, think about that. So look at this. There's a ton of room here. And I always tell people this, and I don't do it myself. But if you hit it in the middle of the green at Great Neck, you're going to have very good looks the whole day.
Yeah.
Right? If you hit it here, and you're putting it to the hole there, or putting it to the hole there, or putting it to the hole there or there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got birdie putts every place you go if you're right in the middle. This is why this shot's so good. Why else is it really good?
Uphill.
Uphill. So guess what? You can be a little bit more aggressive with your birdie putt. Right? Because you got a catcher's mitt. Right? So you can be a little bit more aggressive with your line. I know you like to kind of soft things in there, but these are the ones you got to make to lower your score. Right?
Yeah. I'm going a little over a cup out left.
I love that. It's an aggressive line. I like it.
Oh. Well, I missed my line a lot, but worked out.
Don't be saying that on camera. You hit a perfect putt.
That's not
right.
Yeah.
You don't tell anybody that. That's between you and yourself.
Well,
okay.
After saying it was on camera. I'd be lying.
But you pulled it, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So if you pull something, it typically goes a little bit further.
Okay.
Right. Even in putting. So that one just got to the hole. So it probably wouldn't have got to the hole if you didn't pull it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So maybe start thinking about that a little bit if you start to see that as becoming consistent for you. Because if your speed pulling it is just getting to the hole,
Yeah.
that means your speed when you don't pull it is not going to get to the hole, right? So your speed might be a little bit off. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Even though you hit a perfect putt, and it's only because you were being honest with us that we knew that. If you didn't say anything, I wouldn't have even told you that.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
you should have said, Kenny, that's what I do all the time.
well, I said 1 cup out, and that was like 3.
Do you feel this now?
The wind? Yeah.
Do you see? I mean, hole 5, the flag's almost straight out, right?
Yeah.
I always try to look for 18. If I could see 18, that's one that I like looking at because it's perched.
Yeah.
If I can see the American flag, I love looking for the American flag here because that one's also high.
Yeah.
That is a great seller on this hole.
Yeah.
So I didn't even say that to you on the tee, but I was trying to look for like 18. And sometimes the front left pin placement on 18, you can't see from that tee.
Okay.
So you can't always use it. But that's why I think when you're coming down hole 2, you need to be gathering information. So like when we went by 4 and I stopped you and I said, hey, look at where the flag stick is. It's also because we have this coordination thing with this yellow, white, red thing here at our club.
Yeah.
But, you know, that is a personal thing that somebody does in the morning. Whether it be Jeff, whether it be Joel, whether it be Alan, who's putting the flag sticks out. Today, there was one, actually hole 1, that was kind of close to a reddish flag, red-white, I would say. So there's going to be times where they're not perfect. I think the next hole, if it is a yellow, no, it is white. So that's about right, but that's a deep white.
Does it normally go red, white, yellow, red,
yeah,
white,
that's
like,
what it is.
It's supposed to...
So your yellow is supposed to be in the back part of the green, the white's supposed to be more middle, and the
but
red is supposed to...
after a yellow hole, the next one will be red, then white, then yellow.
No, they try to just do 6, 6, 6.
Okay.
And they try to do 6 right, 6 left, 6 middle, too. Yeah. But they try to do 6 in the front, 6 in the middle, 6 in the back. What they're really trying to do is control traffic.
Yeah.
So if you were on the front of the green, most people are going to walk this way.
Yeah.
If they're on the back of the green, most people are going to walk that way. So they're just trying to control traffic here. Yeah. At a PGA Tour club, I mean, golf course is going to be a little different, but you're trying to always play 6, so not one strength is being, you know, given an advantage. Because if a person hits a fade and is a right-handed player and you have all your pins front to middle right, it's going to be a big advantage than a person who hits a draw all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So I think that's the one thing that I love about when you come down another hole is just to try to gather some information, because that yellow flag could be a yellow flag, but you could have saw it was over here. So now it's not as big a deal as if you miss long right, right? If the pin's over here, because now it's in that bowl over there. Because in my opinion, I would rather miss the green if the pin is, say, and I know this is like getting deep, but I think it's like for strategy purposes, if the flag sticks here on this ridge, right? I would much rather be about 5, 6 paces off in that rough, hitting that chip shot, than trying to hit that putt or that putt from over on the other side of the green down here, especially when the greens are rolling 11. Because coming over this ridge, it's going to be very difficult to keep my ball from not going down to where you are. So where if I'm right there, I'm chipping uphill and I can control my pitch shot or chip shot, right? So sometimes missing the green on the short side isn't a terrible thing if you're going uphill, right?
Yeah.
But those are the things that you can learn from that. By looking, coming down 2, you just look, and you walk a lot, Kyle, so it's easier for you. You could just look left and just see where the flag sticks at. That makes sense?
No, yeah.
Any little hints that you can get and gather information is going to give you more faith, especially when you're sitting back there between 6 and 7 iron.
Yeah.
And then if you felt like, oh, that pin's way back there, you know, maybe I can't even choke 5, or maybe it just gives you that extra little incentive that the 6-iron's going to be the right one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the 6-iron, now you can hit the 6-iron.
Yeah.
You got time for one more? He went right to the driver, Pat.
Yeah.
Went right back to the driver. I love it. Didn't learn anything from that 4-iron, 8-iron. Would have made par on that dang first hole. We would have been even par right now or 1 over. That's okay. Kyle, you keep hitting that driver.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll grab another.
I'm just giving you some, well, shit.
I'm hitting the irons pretty good right now, so it's this you might be able to convince me.
All right, where are you going here?
I know we talked about left center is good.
Right.
I'm still aiming right side because
why?
I've been missing left of my target.
Okay, so when you say right side, how far right?
Specifically, what are you aiming?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
between the two, do you see like the 2 twin trees kind of on the right?
Yeah.
All
so
right.
the pine trees?
Yeah, those 2 deep behind the hole, the
behind
tall
the
ones.
green.
Yeah, the tall ones.
I love that.
So the one on the left,
I would love that.
I'm
That's
aiming,
okay.
I'm aiming for the right half of it.
Okay.
Somewhere in the.
So the middle of it. Yeah.
I would
just
say
right of the pen.
Just right of the pen.
All right. I'd be okay with that.
And this one's into the wind.
In all your knowledge of playing here,
yeah.
Do you have on that line? Do you have more fairway right or left?
Left. Left is wide open. If I can just miss these
it's
trees.
so open, so you could just pull the living daylights out of it. Like literally hit it left. Like the last thing you want to say to yourself is left. You cannot go right.
I've been in these trees the last 2 times.
I don't care. Hit it left.
All right.
You ain't gonna. If you hit it right, I'm done.
All right, I'm gonna move my target a little bit for you and just rip it.
No worries. Oh, I love it! Woohoo! That is butter right there.
That was a good one.
All right. Why don't you hit one more? Because we know that you just pured that. I want to see you hit one that's...
You want to see the 4-iron?
No, I want to see another one and see if you can do it 2 times in a row, because that was pretty darn sporty.
Well,
I would take it there every time.
Yeah.
Boy, that was fun.
All right.
Pat, that was pretty good, Pat. You didn't see it? Oh, I'm so sorry. Pat, you missed a professional golf shot right there. Okay, watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Oh, I can't wait to see where that one went. I'm so glad I told you to hit another one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was pretty far left, right?
That one's okay because I didn't hit the first tree.
Okay. Oh, if you're hitting the first tree, we probably need to do a little bit of a lesson or something. Well, you shouldn't be hitting the first tree.
I agree. But you know, something that you said that helped me is I want you to hit it left. Just hit it. You can hit as far left as you want, and then it kind of just let me just rip it.
I like it.
And if I pull it, because I know I pull it,
yep,
so be it.
And guess what pulls do?
Go farther.
They go further. So what happens if you hit it further going left? It gets wider because the further you hit it, the trees go more left.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
The trees are like this.
If you can hit it far enough,
those trees don't even come in trouble.
Yeah.
Right? I hit a snap hook today into this, and I hit wedge in there about 4 feet, made birdie. Like you can hit it so far left on this hole. You cannot hit it there. If you hit it in those trees right, you're dead. You can hit it. You can hit it over here. I was literally over here today.
The tree.
Look at where you hit that first one.
Yeah, first one I got a good piece of.
But look at this. Let's play it.
I mean,
like literally, you got. This is almost where I hit it from today.
So this isn't bad.
My divot ain't too bad far from here.
Oh, this is a fun line. So it's behind a little bit of grass, and it's going to go higher than I want it to.
Right. which is not ideal
Um,
for this shot.
Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, because I got to keep it under that unless I want to play it right into that little
Right.
safe space. But it's close enough where I think I can be a little bit aggressive. So I'm going to try to keep it low and run it up the right side.
Okay, why?
Because if I go high, I'm going in the trees, and then I'm
right. So my first knee-jerk reaction is this.
Yeah.
Okay, so just hear me out. Right, you got 92 hole.
Yeah.
59 yards to carry the bunker.
Okay.
Right, so what's that? So let's call it 60. So that
Yep.
means you got 32 yards.
Yeah.
Over that bunker. So if you hit it low with like your 50 and land it just over that bunker, you could go right at this hole and possibly luck out and get another birdie.
So you think that I can clear the bunker, land it within that 30-yard space, and hold the green?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't have thought I could do that if I have to keep it low enough to not hit this tree.
Yeah, just hit your 50.
All right.
Take your gap wedge here, your 50. Right?
Yeah.
And play it way back in your stance and kind of just hit like a little punch shot. Right? All you're trying to do is land it 70 yards roughly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So all your weight's left. That's it. Good. Yeah, really good. Your number is 70.
Yeah. We got it. I don't know what happened there.
What in the world? All right, let's try that again. Take two, Pat. I don't know if you hit the top of the ball with the book. All right, look at me.
Yep.
Try to hit the shot 70. Okay. You don't have to go like chasing way down on it. It's not that bad of a lie.
I don't like that one either.
Where do you have another ball?
Take three. I got one right there.
All right, good. Good. Take a couple practice swings. Good. Do it again. This time, when you go through, right, more weight left, right, and not as big a follow through. Awesome. What a great shot. Oh my God, almost came out like I thought. All right, good shot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You wouldn't have done that.
I mean,
it took
I
you
got
3
a little
to do
lucky.
it, though,
well, yeah.
in all honesty. It did take you 3.
It was
it gives you an idea, right?
I got some tree in there, and I landed in such a I couldn't have thrown it better. Like I landed it perfectly. That was. I'm not going to be that perfect.
I don't know if you landed it perfectly because you're still
inside
about 20 feet short. But here's the deal. Because of the lie and the low launch you did with your wedge, it bounced forward. It's not going to come down and land soft. You got the hit forward. So if you carried it 60 or you carried it 80, it's going to be somewhere up there around the flagstick, right? So you had 20 yards to work with hitting at 70 yards. Now here's what I want to show you. Go to right here. Go stand right here. Nope, just stand right there. Now look. Look at what you have. Do you see it now?
I don't.
Okay, look up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have a lot there.
A lot of tree?
No, you have a lot of room.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you go back here, right, and you launch it, like a full one, it's going to go up into the tree, obviously. But you brought that loft down, right? So now that tree's not even in play. But you want to start the ball over here at the right edge of the green, kind of run it up. The problem with that is now over to the right comes into play more. Now you're hitting a chip shot on a short side out of the rough. And if you hit it bad, you might be in a bunker short side, which is never good. I like this play a lot. here.
And so instead of like I took a 50 and just tried to de-loft
You
it.
could have even done a 9 iron.
I was gonna, I would have, if I was gonna try to make the shot,
Right.
I would have.
You could have done a 9 iron, an 8 iron. You could have done any one of those.
Yeah.
Because all you had to do is hit it 62 yards or 80 yards. And 80 yards is going to be too much with a 9 iron probably, and it would have gone over the back of the green, but that's still a great shot. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, here, we're just trying to get it somewhere up there around the green. You actually, out of 3 times, you hit one like really close where you have a birdie putt.
And then,
right?
But the other two were terrible.
Right. And I think it's because I'm forcing you to try something that you normally want to do. Maybe a 9 iron for you would have been the right one.
Yeah.
You know? You want to try it? Are you okay?
Yeah, because this is a shot that I'm actually going to start playing more.
All right.
So if I'm going to start playing
it more. So it's still, you know, it's still this, you know, you need to carry it 60.
Yeah.
Right? You need to carry it 60. And you got all the way to 90. Right. So it came out lower, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to chip right up there. It's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Right? Now you got a birdie putt.
Yep.
Right? You go this way and you're in the rough or the bunker. And if you're in the front right corner of the green, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
This way, you could even hit it 98 or 100 yards and you might still be on the green, depending on how much green we have back there. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
What you said about this 30 yards there is kind of...
There's a lot of room there, right? What's 30 yards? It's 90 feet. That's a big...
When you look at it from here because of the hill, you don't see that. But,
exactly. That's why you don't shoot just the flag.
Yeah.
Go to the ball. You don't shoot just the flag. You got to shoot your trouble that you got to get it over. Right?
Yeah.
Look at how much room you got there.
Yeah.
See? Just over the bunker, all the way to the green. I mean, it's easily 60 feet.
And even if it's in the bunker, that's not that big
right?
a deal.
I mean, look at both of those. And I know, but 2 out of the 4 you hit to inside 20 feet.
Yeah, and those aren't even shots that I'd go for.
Right.
So.
Yeah, you got to be able to do that. All right, so what are we doing here? How far we got?
I got 59.
Okay, so 59. What is that shot for you?
So it's similar to that 9 o'clock swing, but I just let the club do the work.
Okay.
And that's been like a pretty solid 60-yard shot.
Okay, good.
But lately it's been a little bit more. And so I can either choke up or not. I think I'm going to choke up and try that swing.
Does it go high?
Yes.
All right. Might be okay today. Why?
It's wet.
It's wet?
So it's
what
soft.
Else?
Soft.
What do you feel?
Wind.
Yeah? It's a little bit of hurt. Right? Look at the flag.
It's coming off the right. Oh, it's coming in the face.
Right?
Yep.
So that's going to hurt you a little bit.
All right. So then
So I think you just stay with the 60, whatever you have, 60, 61 yards in your head.
All right.
All right, we got a chance to shoot even par tonight, which is good. If you hit a 4-iron off the first hole, we would have that to shoot under par. But why listen to me?
I hit the 4-iron and I was in the tree the first time.
I'm giving you a hard time. Flo,
you got me.
I love it. You're doing great. You're hitting the ball well, too. I love it. All right, get that putter. Let's see if we can make a couple.
All right.
That's fun. Look at those shots.
That's something. Yeah, that I would never have.
Right, you went to the right. You were saying right front corner. This is what I was thinking. Right front corner is.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
so
I would have tried to punch out to this area.
What if you went too long? Now you're in there. Right, short side and on a bunker shot. Right.
Yeah, and the difference is either way is a bunker shot. So this one, at least, if I make a good shot, I'm putting. This one, if I make a good shot, I still need to make a good up and down.
Right. And what I'm trying to say is, even if you just carry 63
yards,
or 60 yards, and on that line, lands right here with a 9-iron or a gap wedge, you're right here somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? You might be here, you might be there, and you got yourself still a chance of making a pretty good chance at a par, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's so much room. Look at how much more room you have, right? You go long.
It's not that big of a deal if I went over too.
But that's a lot of space in a 62-yard shot. I mean, you got from all the way to the back of the green to there. That's a lot of yardage, right? Really good shots. So this is interesting, though, right?
Yeah.
What did I tell you about on the second hole? What did I tell you about this green? You remember?
You said I was in a funnel.
Yeah. Yeah, so what
did
is
you
that?
say it was uphill?
What does that mean? What does the funnel mean?
Well, if I was going straight at it, everything would kind of go towards the hole, but because I'm going across the funnel, I'm gonna have to go like up and down.
So from what I'm trying to say is here, like if you're looking at this green, right?
Yep.
You can see the ridges kind of going through here, and these ridges here, right? So if the pin's back right, you know now everything's going to funnel that way, right? You know now this is a higher area where you are. This is a higher area where you are with your birdie putt right there, right? So that's all going to be downhill there, right?
Am I not in the blue? Or am I?
Nope, you're here.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason why I know that is just because we're beyond 2/3.
Yep.
Right, so you're in the back part of this. These are 5-yard squares.
Yep.
So that's about 30 feet.
Okay.
From the back of that green, which is about right there where you are. So you're right on the edge of that. So a little bit down, and it's probably going to be a little bit left for you.
Yep.
Now coming back up the hill though from that first ball, right? What do you see there? You see a lot of movement going this way, right?
Yep.
But at the hole, it looks like it's going this way, right? Because of all this.
Yeah.
So now you got a putt that the first part of this putt here that you have should be a little bit flatter, right? But where does a putt, and this is huge for putting, Kyle, huge, right? Where does the ball turn the most? At the beginning of the putt or at the end?
At the end.
Absolutely, because we're losing velocity, right? So we need to read the green always in the last third. If you ever watch like PGA Tour players, if they have like a 30-footer, most of their time is always spent in the last 10 feet, right? They're doing their thinking aim point and all that junk, right? The reason why they're doing it is because they know it's going to move most here. We don't need to worry about this as much,
right?
You know, from the ball to here, we don't need to worry about. We need to worry about up here. So what did you see up there? What do you see from that side for this putt?
For this that putt? So I think it's going this way.
It's going hard that way. Which, how much you think?
Well, let me get behind it and I'll tell you.
Right. So another way, if you don't have a book, right, another way to look at it is going to the side, like I showed you on one. Like all I see is white over there. It looks like snow to me. So I know that from here to you is all downhill, right? And I come over here now and I look over there and I see, okay, there's white on that side and there's green there. That's all coming this way. So I know we're in a little bit of a little gully here, but we're going to get more influenced from this. Right? So how much do you think knowing all that information? Can you see it now? Can you really see the movement?
All right, so I'd probably say
I'm going to put this ball where you tell me. Where do you want me to put this ball? I'm going to put it even with the hole, actually.
Yeah.
That far?
No, I'm not going to, not that far. Not that far. Right about there.
Okay.
Maybe a touch back a little, but.
All right. I'll go touch back a little bit.
Yep. Right. Yeah, okay.
There?
Over the right edge of that ball.
All right, let's see it. You think that's enough, Pat?
I think it always depends on pace when you talk about these things.
Right, right. Pace is huge, but his pace has been good tonight, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
He's gonna go with his dying pace. I think it's outside to the right.
Okay.
He's gonna knock a foot by it. I think he's pretty good.
Okay, good. Really good putt.
Yeah.
You almost had it, right?
Yeah.
Good for you. Everybody's a little different too, you know that?
In what
right?
sense? Yeah.
Well, everybody hits the pace of the ball at a much different
Yeah.
speed, right? Some people are like short, quick hitters. Some people are long, kind of slow hitters, and then you got your mediums. You know, you got Ernie Els who swings like Ernie Els, right? And then you got Nick Price who's like Nick Price, right?
Yeah.
It's like, and that's how they hit their putts, even when they putt.
Yeah.
Like Nick Price, if you ever watched him, he had a really short, quickie stroke with his putter. You know, that's the biorhythms of his body, the biorhythms of his body. Ernie Els, he was very much more languid, more like Freddie Couples, you know, very easygoing, lackadaisical kind of, right? And very smooth. And that's how he strokes his putts even to today. And he's 57, 8 years old. He still has nerves of steel. So what do you know about this putt now? What do you see?
So I'm right to left.
Okay.
Your
first answer needs to always be this.
Yeah.
What do you see? Right?
Yeah.
You need to say, I see green and white. Right? Okay. So you see dark green.
Yeah.
Right? And then you see white right around the hole.
Yeah.
And all the way down here. So what's going to happen if it gets past this hole?
It's going
to jet, right? So you got to be very careful here.
Yeah.
This is a birdie putt, but it's also one that we don't want to roll by 3 feet and miss the par putt, right?
Yeah.
So this is where Mark Brody would say, for a PGA Tour player, a 15-footer, if they left them 1 inch short in the middle of the cup, strokes gained, they would actually improve on the field. So any putt outside of 15 feet for the rest of the pro's career, if they left that putt 1 inch short in the middle of the cup every time, they're actually going to gain strokes on the overall field.
Okay.
Think about that. And we think those pros make 30% of them.
Yeah.
They do. But the key is they also 3-putt a lot of times outside of 15 feet, believe it or not.
Yeah,
we just don't see that on TV because we're watching the best players. So now that you know that, you're really going to pay attention to your speed, right?
Yeah.
So why is the green, what does the green mean to you?
Like the darker green color?
Yeah, the darker green. What do you see in there? Is it still downhill or is that uphill?
That part would be uphill.
That's uphill, exactly right. Even though all the arrows are pointing this way, right? From here to here, it's a little uphill. I would say right about here, where you start seeing a little bit of the white sprinkled in there. That's when the water starts, if you poured water right here, that's when the water possibly would go a little bit that way and possibly a little would go that way. So this is a very difficult pin placement.
Okay, because it's on a ridge.
Yeah, you're on a ridge. So difficult.
All right.
So speed is premium here.
So I'm trying to figure, I've been trying to figure out which way I think it's breaking. My first thought was right. The more I look at it, it doesn't seem like there's much movement. And if I can't convince myself it's going one way or another, I'll just go right at it.
Okay. All right.
But I assume that this was higher up than that.
How would you read it if the hole was same line, but the hole was here?
Closer?
Yep.
Like where your
my left foot.
Yep. I go straight at it.
Straight at it. I like that play. Why? Because it's into the white, this hole.
Yeah.
Right? So if it's into the white, it's going to probably go a little right.
Okay.
So if it's going to go a little bit left at the front,
yep,
it's going to go straighten out at least at the hole. So I think if you go straight, I don't think you're going to miss it.
all right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you a different way to think about how to read putts, right? You
Yeah.
got to kind of break them down into pieces. So many people, they just get up and they look at it macroly, and it's like, yeah, I would agree with you. You pour water on the middle of this putt right here,
Yep.
and the water is going to gush this way.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's going to gush this way from here.
Yeah.
It's going to go that way. Right?
Yep.
So still a speed putt, though. I'd be really careful on this one. Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Take the fort and get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
Right? So here's the deal. The one thing that you could have done a little bit better, in my opinion,
Yep.
with your second shot, you had 60 yards, right?
Yep.
You got to be left all day long.
Yeah.
Right?
I missed.
Because, like, if we knew this, right? Yep. If you're where Pat is,
yep,
and I was going to say this earlier, if you're where Pat is,
yep,
now you have a legit birdie putt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? This is going to be all uphill, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be a little bit straighter. And guess what? If you get past this hole, you really got to go about here before it starts going down. So you can go by 3 feet and it's not going to get away from you. So you got a little bit of room to be aggressive.
That's new. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That does.
So you come off at 2.
Yeah.
You see this pin back here,
yeah,
right? Back left, and you're in the fairway, right? You got to realize that you also have this ridge that's going to help you work the ball down here to the left. So you don't always have to go right at the flag.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can aim it where you are
yeah,
to get to this flag here, right?
yeah.
So just knowing the nuances of where the flagstick is on the second hole for the fourth hole,
yeah,
it's going to help you score better.
No,
All
yeah.
right, questions?
No, I mean, that's when I listen to people who play golf a lot more than I do, or they have that conversation of like, I want to leave it in a certain spot, and if they played a course and they've never played before, they say, well, that's because I don't know the course. Had I known that, I wouldn't have aimed it here.
Right.
And I never have gotten to the point where I thought, well, it's everything fun. Well, maybe on hole 5, I'll say hole 5, that one has some like obvious trickling.
Right.
But on this hole, I would say I'm 60 yards out. If I can sit it right next to it, it's not going to roll out much. I should just go for it.
Right. But you notice like that was a
yeah.
you know, a 14, 15 footer.
Yeah.
And I would tell you right now, I'd be taking 2-putt all the time right there and getting the heck out of here.
Yeah.
Getting the heck out
it's
of
also,
Dodge.
My miss is normally left.
Right.
So that was a rare push for me.
Ah, so you learned something about yourself. But I didn't say that to you from that shot.
Yeah.
You know, all the other shots, I was like, where can you not miss?
Yeah.
Where should you miss?
Yeah.
Right? Like on this particular shot, anytime that there's a flag either too close to the right side or too close to the left side, very rarely do you want to miss it
away from the green.
You want to always go to the fatter part of the side,
Yeah.
right? Typically, it's not always that way. I just showed you one on the back right pin placement on 3, where you would want to miss the green right. In my opinion, I would rather miss the green right than be in the middle of the green, you know, back left or back right. But I think it's important to look at the holes where they are in relationship to, since you're going by it, why not look? So you listen to guys like Tiger Woods and Scotty Scheffler, they're the best of their generations, right? Those guys are talking about playing. There's people who play chess out there on the PGA Tour, and then there's people who play elite chess.
Yeah.
They're thinking 3, 4, 5, 6 shots down the road. That's how an 11 handicap becomes a 5 handicap. That's honestly what gave me the confidence to go and play professionally 35 years ago, is because I had a person who actually took me by the hand and told me, hey, there's other ways to play the game, Kenny. You got to figure out how to play the game. It's not just getting up and hitting the golf ball. It's where do we want our ball to end up? And it's just little things like that right there where you had 60 yards, right? You had 90.
Mm-hmm.
You hit the 90 correct, but you had 60-yard shot to get it in a span of 40 yards. You're going to do that 80% of the time. So why not just go right at the hole with a 9-iron or pitching wedge, a gap wedge, and just try to go right at the hole? That makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
All right. I think that could help you with lowering the score a little bit. So, food for thought.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right. Good job.
All right.
Hey, you hit a lot of really good
Thanks.
shots. 1 over par out here. Not bad.